Morning, guys. Hope you're all doing well. This is this week's edition of
PaperTalk.
and we're going to be talking about the futures of Ibrahima Konate, Luis Diaz, and also a left back that's been linked with Liverpool in the past, but not so much recently, and a wonder kid that was also being linked with Liverpool. Well, I say a wonder kid, but his agent's been hyping him up with going to Liverpool, so we'll be covering that. If you do like this type of content, guys, make sure you're hitting the like button, subscribing, and leave me a comment down below what you think about this week's edition of Paper Talk. Quite quickly as well, guys, I did end up going to Legends game yesterday with one of my boys in Shauna. It was a good day out. Good to see Crouchy and Gerard and the Legends and that, and it was just really good. Sat over in the new Anfield Road end, and obviously Shauna was over in the Cop like we both were last year. And yeah, it was a good day out. Didn't get a chance to meet Gareth Turner. I did see your WhatsApp, mate, but I had signal issues all morning around Anfield, so I apologise for that. We will meet up at some point, pal. And also as well, guys, for those of you that do watch the live streams on a Monday at 7, they won't be one tomorrow, but they will be one the week after, so make sure you come back for that, guys. So yeah, let's crack on then, shall we? Shall we start off with I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do the Liverpool exits first. So Luis Diaz apparently is ready to go to Barcelona to fulfill his dream, is what Mundo Deportivo are reporting. They've basically said that he is again on the list for Barcelona like he was last year, and that the Liga's financial fair play is a little bit more flexible for Barcelona this year, so they have a little bit more money to play with. So compared to last year anyway, where they didn't really have the money to do it. And according to sources close to the player, Diaz is waiting for Barcelona to make a move for him. He's always dreamed of wearing the Barcelona shirt and is willing to wait as long as it takes to fulfill his dream, because he still does have 2 years left on his Liverpool contract. But if Barcelona do come in for him, he will not hesitate to try and push through a move to Barcelona, because apparently he's been a fan of them since he was a kid. It does say here as well that Diaz is a key player for Arne Slot. He's played 28 of the 29 league games, 22 of them as a starter, and he has scored 9 goals. What I will say on this is I do think that Diaz had a very, very hot start to the season, but I do think he's fizzled out towards the back end of it. And Gakpo solidified that position on the left wing for himself. And Diaz, for me, is a bit of a backup. I know he played a lot in the number 9 position because we've struggled for number 9 all year, and that didn't work for Diaz whatsoever. But yeah, anyway. It goes on to say as well, however, that if Liverpool want to be able to buy players like Isaac, or another striker to replace Salah, then the Liverpool club will have to make a big sale, and Diaz could provide the money that Liverpool need for that signing. So this is something that just won't go away. As I said, it was there last year. His dad was messing about with PSG and Barcelona last year. I personally can see this happening. I just can. Especially when you've got Gakpo in such good form as well. So yeah, I would not be surprised if Liverpool move on from Luis Diaz this summer, guys. I just wouldn't whatsoever. Let me know what you think. Would you sell Luis Diaz? And if you would, what price? I think I'm probably looking at more than what we paid for him. So you're looking at like probably 60, 70 million maybe for him, I reckon, for Luis Diaz. Next one we've got coming up here is Football Insider, and this is not something that I would normally touch on, but obviously it's Paper Talk, so we touch on everything. And they're saying that Liverpool are yet to make any progress with a contract agreement for Konate. He's got 12 months remaining on his contract from June of this year, and Liverpool would be tempted to sell him rather than let him go for nothing next year if a contract could not be agreed. There's a growing feeling at Anfield that the centre-back would be allowed to leave should an interested club make an offer for him. And that is basically like PSG, basically the club that are saying they are interested in him, and Liverpool would accept bids of around 50 to 60 million pounds for Konate, which I think is round about the money we paid for him. Didn't we pay like 52 million for Konate or 42? I can't remember. This just needs to be fucking signed and sealed, guys. Does this? I've kind of got a feeling, and I may be wrong here, that Konate is waiting to see what happens with Van Dijk. Like, if Van Dijk signs and stays, I can see Konate staying. Yeah. I mean, he apparently has been a PSG fan as well, so it's just neglect again. Allowing a player of this caliber to get down to the last 12 months of his contract is absolutely disgusting. This should have been sorted out last year as well. I mean, and probably even the year before that. And I know people are going to back up and say, well, you know, it's a new, Richard Hughes is new, blah, 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 blah. He's a young player, 25 years of old, coming into the prime of his career. Yes, he's had a few injury issues, but Konate is a beast. And I just can't believe we're in this situation with Konate. I just can't whatsoever. So this needs to be sorted out as quick as possible, guys. But just let me know down below what you think. And then we'll move on to these ones. So these are players linked with Liverpool now. So we'll start off with this one. So again, it's a left back, a position that I fully expect Liverpool to address in the summer. And it's Wolves' Rayan Aït-Nouri. Now, apparently it's not a surprise or a coincidence, according to the Nottingham Forest scout, Sheriff Aljan, if that's how you pronounce his name. And he was speaking with African Football. Apparently, Aït-Nouri has been linked to a move away from Wolves this summer as he enters the final year of his current deal at the Molineux. Wolves do have an option to extend that by a further year, but a move away is seen as the likely outcome this year. Several sides are believed to be eyeing him up, and a report early this week insisted that Liverpool were in the mix. I think Liverpool were in the mix last year. I think we were talking about this kid this time last year, in all fairness. So these are the quotes from the Nottingham Forest scout. It's not a surprise that Liverpool are interested in him. Liverpool will have a busy season in 25-26 with the Champions League, 3 domestic cups. The squad shouldn't change much and will be in demand given the large number of international players, and the manager will rotate his players. Aït-Nouri has played in England since 2020 and he's played 150 Premier League matches. He's young and efficient. It's no coincidence that he's on Liverpool's radar. I think he knows that by signing there, he might not get the same playing time as he does at Wolves or as a less prestigious club, but he will also have the reassurance of playing at the highest level. Now, that's that there, guys. So, again, a lot of people are linking Liverpool with Milos Kerkez. Now, he could come to Liverpool for something between 40 and 50 million pounds. Rayan Aït-Nouri, if they don't decide to extend his contract for another year, you could be looking at a knockdown fee of maybe 30 to 40 million. So it just really depends what money Liverpool have got to play with this year. I mean, I would prefer Kerkez, but I wouldn't sniff if we ended up getting Rayan Aït-Nouri as well. So let me know down below, guys. Would you rather have Kerkez or Aït-Nouri? And then lastly, another agent, again, has been speaking about this young 19-year-old from Lyon. He's called Malik Fofana, is the player. And his agent, Boba Fofana, has been discussing it again with African Football, which it seems to be like an outlet over there. Apparently, he's been earning admiring glances from around Europe after managing 4 goals and 4 assists in 24 games this season, as well as 6 goals and 1 assist in 9 games in the Europa League. Liverpool have already been credited with an interest in him, particularly as doubts remain about Salah's future. Newcastle and Arsenal are also potential destinations. Now, this is what his agents had to say. If he was to choose with his heart, it would be Liverpool. He has the potential to become a regular, and above all, we'd like to see him succeed African legends such as Mo Salah and Sadio Mane. Now the choice of reason would be Newcastle, a well-structured club that could be a first step to gain experience before perhaps joining a top 5 European club. He has the profile to succeed in the Premier League. He possesses the same quality similar to those of Manchester United's Darlow: speed, impact, and the ability to create chances. There's no doubt he can shine. And that's pretty much it for that one, guys. I mean, I can show you his transfer link here. So it says here that he's obviously 19. He's Belgium, with New Guinea in there. He does predominantly play on the left or the right, but he is right-footed. Contract doesn't expire till 2028. 35 games this season, 10 goals, 5 assists. He's got a goal every 184 minutes, and he's played 1,841 minutes. I mean, maybe this could be one for the future. I mean, I know Liverpool have been linked with, is it Shirke or something from Lyon as well? I don't know. It's a bit of a strange one for me, is this one. Keep an eye on him. Let's see. It sounds like an FSG signing, doesn't it? So let's just keep an eye on what actually happens with this one, guys. But anyway, if anyone does know anything about him, let me know down below. And for the whole thing as well, guys, make sure you are hitting the like button, subscribing, and let me know down below what you think about all of these news stories. And I'll catch you in the next one, guys.